Pragmatism is an educational philosophy pioneered by Charles Sanders Peirce and John Dewey. It is built around the idea that how we experience reality is through our individual experiences, and the idea that creating socially responsible citizens is an essential goal of education. According to pragmatism, the only way for students to form a true understanding of difficult concepts is through experimentation. To understand concepts, we must come to understand them in terms of human conduct and personal experience. For example, an experience that leads to unwanted consequences will allow a learner to reevaluate their behavior in the future to achieve more desirable future consequences. Certain skills must be developed to increase students' capacity to learn in this student-centered, experience-based manner. One essential skill is qualification, or the ability to identify and differentiate characteristics such as sight, sound, texture, smell, or taste, as well as attitudes such as happiness, disgust, injustice, sadness, or sympathy, and logical representations such as numbers, shapes, sizes, or symbols. We come to understand individual objects, people, or places based on how we have come to understand the general group of entities under the same term. The lamp next to me has a stand supporting it, a light bulb, and a shade covering that bulb. The similar characteristics it holds with other objects I have encountered and identified as lamps are how I can easily categorize it, even though it is not identical to any lamp I have encountered in the past. The skill of recognizing similarities and differences in order to categorize and form relationships between entities and ideas is essential to learning on a basic level, as is the skill of forming qualitative relationships and the skill of analyzing past behaviors and consequences in order to alter future behaviors with future consequences. These skills, when applied to learning, inferring, and reasoning, form the framework for educators to guide students of all ages, developmental levels, and proficiencies to develop better reasoning and judgment skills. The encouragement of developing these skills should be applied to the classroom in a variety of ways. Allowing nonverbal experimentation, such as dissection in a science classroom, can allow students to use all senses and form a better understanding. Activities with physical involvement, such as grouping students into different categories by placing them in different corners of the room, allows students to form categories and boundaries based on similarities and differences. Relating content to realistic experiences in students' personal lives helps students to learn and understand concepts within the context of their reality. Activities and lessons involving real-life work towards community service and social change produces socially aware and responsible citizens.